Welcome to another edition of Friday at 4:20. My name is Mike Neighbors, and over the next 40 minutes, we are going to make you laugh. We brought in some local comics to entertain you. None more entertaining than the man who sits on my right, Patrick Coppolino.
Buongiorno.
Buongiorno, Patrick. How are you?
I'm very good, thanks.
That's awesome, man. Everything going well?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Going
Do you have anything in your coffee? I know we've already established prior to the show that Manolis has loaded up his Pepsi with not Pepsi. What about your coffee? What are you sporting there?
Sugar and cream.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah, no booze.
You could have gotten all fancy.
Yeah.
No? All right. We'll find the Baileys. I'm sure there's some in the fridge here at the radio station. In the meantime, let's get over to our resident drunk. It's Manolis Zontanos.
Bonjour. Is that what you said? Buongiorno.
Bonjour. No.
Buongiorno.
You're taking E.
Yeah.
Oh, he's so hammered he doesn't even remember
I'm
what
going
he
to go to
does.
Greece and start saying, take an E.
Take
What?
an E.
Ticanis, dude.
Ticanis, dude. Hey, listen, good to see you. I'm glad, you're standing anyway.
Yeah, the pop is full.
It's full. Don't tell you know what? Share this because I think this is fascinating. You are a grown man.
Yes.
And just prior to coming in here to do the show,
Yes.
you were in a bathroom at a gas station mixing a rye and Pepsi.
Yes. Well, because I didn't want to do it
Here at the station.
I didn't want to do it
Oh,
here.
yeah,
I figured-
because nobody would know.
But
I'll fly under the radar here.
it was like there was a bathroom. I just got gas, so I put the booze in my pocket. I went into the gas station and into the washroom and poured some of the pop out.
And now you're ready to do Friday at 4:20.
Yes.
Woo, woo. All right, listen, let's introduce our guest comic this week. Joining us for the very first time, it is Brett Measor. How are you, Brett?
Good, how are you?
Great to see you, man. You a Hamilton kid?
Yep, born and raised.
Born and raised? What high school did you go to?
Hill Park?
Hill Park? You still drive by sometimes with fond memories of your Hill Park days?
Yeah, actually I do.
Do it? Yeah, once in a while.
Once in a while. My sister will drive in, we'll go into the U, and then sit there for a minute, and we're like, remember all the stupid stuff we did here? And I'm
Yeah.
like, yeah, let's leave, and then we drive back out.
Sleep before the police show up, that
Yeah.
kind of thing.
Yeah.
Great to have you along. You've been doing stand-up comedy for about 3 years now?
Yep.
And how's it going for you? You enjoying it? You love it, or do you still get really nervous before you do it? How does it feel up there on the stage?
I don't know, I love it.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's fun.
You don't
Every
get
time.
nervous?
No.
No? You just like, whatever.
Yeah, it's just whatever.
Yeah.
Just go up there and have fun. That's
Go up
all.
there and have a good time. You know what? That's probably really good. We actually, one of the topics in one of our envelopes today is advice for someone trying open mic night. So that would be your best advice right away, right? Would be just have fun.
Just have fun.
If you're going to try it, have fun. And and one of the reasons, and we may get into it later in the show, but I'll go back to Patrick here. I know Patrick, you and Manolis are both at Levity. It's open mic night, or is that what you call it? Open
Amateur night, pro-am night.
Yeah. But ultimately you have to sign up ahead of time.
Yeah.
But if somebody is listening to this show and they listen to Funny 820 all the time because they just love stand-up comedy and think, oh, man, I'd just love to try that, they can try?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah? They get in touch with you at Levity Comedy Club?
Yeah, go to levitycomedyclub.com. There's a contact page, and then you just send us an email on Mondays.
On Mondays.
So the
and
Monday of the week you want to try it,
Right.
You can request a spot.
And you put a group together, and you can bring your friends out, and they can encourage you and have some fun. Levity Comedy Club, it is the place to give it a try. And one day, if you're really lucky and work really hard at it, you could be on Friday at 4:20. Well, okay, you know what? That's a lie. We've let very few people on this show. Brett, you are welcome to be here, though, my friend, and we're going to have a little bit of fun. We've got 12 envelopes, official Bell Media envelopes. They say Bell Media right on them. They have 12 topics, random topics for our comics. They have not seen or heard the topics other than the open mic night topic. I gave that one away. We have our Plinko board set up. Brett, I'm going to get you to jump up there. That's why we don't normally wear the headphones, because they're going to strangle you. Get up there and drop the Plinko puck. We'll get our first topic. We'll get this Friday at 4:20 going and get everyone into the weekend with a laugh in their belly. Number 6, Brett Measor, your topic on Friday at 4:20 to get the game going is, if you were really, really rich, what is the very first thing you would buy? You just won the lottery, Brett Measor. What's the very first? I don't want big plans. I want first thing. I'm going out. Boom! Right now, I'm just getting this.
First thing, probably buy an apartment.
A building, an apartment building.
An apartment building, like 12, 13 floors, whatever.
Give yourself the best one in it.
Yeah, I want the penthouse for myself. And
Nice.
then all the other floors rent out.
Excellent. Yeah, well, and then it starts generating income, and now you're not even losing on the damn thing, right?
Exactly.
Get yourself an apartment. All right, that's the first thing Brett's doing. What are you doing, Manolis? You've just won the lottery, Manolis.
Like a lot of money?
I mean, a lot of, as much, it doesn't matter. It's not about how much money you want. It's about what's the first thing you go, I got to have that first.
If I had enough money
Yeah.
where like it didn't matter what I spend,
Right.
and I would still be rich, I would pay off the deficit of Canada
Oh.
because I think it would be hilarious. Because like
Wait. That's a hell of a joke, Manolis.
no, because the rest like
Prank!
Did you hear like everybody would talk? It's like, did you hear what? The deficit's paid off. It's like, who did it? It's like Manolis. Manolis paid off the deficit.
That is awesome. That's pretty good.
That'd be like I would be in history books.
Yes. Well, and depending on what the amount of money was, you could pay off. If it was a smaller amount, you might be able to pay off the the Ontario deficit. If it was a larger amount, you pay off Canada's deficit.
I didn't know there was two, but now I just learned. I'd pay them both off, man.
Well, I'll start with Ontario because I just heard the number $400 billion.
If I had like double,
500 billion.
No, if I had 500 billion, I'd put for that, and then I don't think I couldn't spend $1 billion. Could I? Like that's a lot.
That is a lot.
Yeah, I think the way I live, I don't think I'll live much long enough to spend the rest of $1 billion.
You know what? And guys, just bear with me a second because I kind of want to blow Manolis' mind. But here, to give you a sense of what $1 billion is, okay? And I thought I heard this, and I thought it was a really cool way to look at it. A million seconds ago was sometime last week. That was 1 million seconds have transpired since sometime last week. 1 billion seconds ago was 1987. I'll give you a difference between 1 million and 1 billion, right? It kind of blows your mind when you think about it. 1 million seconds was last week. 1 billion seconds was 1987. Now, Manolis, you have 500 billion.
All right.
You got that's like back to prehistoric man times.
All right.
So you're going to give 400 billion to the government, and then you're going to take 100 billion for yourself.
You know what? I changed my mind. I'm gonna just create like
a foundation.
A foundation where it helps people.
Yes, that helps out of work strippers.
Yeah,
good for you.
There.
Yeah, Patrick Coppolino, what are you going to spend? You just won the lottery. Boom.
Well,
what are you
first
doing?
I want to comment on. I was impressed that he knows what deficit is.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. See,
but then
he likes to listen to the political talk shows.
Being impressed didn't last too long because
then
when he did the math on the billions,
yes.
he said 500 billion. He goes, yeah, I'll put 400 billion on the deficit, and then he goes because I wouldn't be able to spend $1 billion in my lifetime. He thought he'd only have 1 billion left. You'd have 100 billion left.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. No, we just blew his mind again. That's the third time in the show.
Well, either one, I don't think I would spend in. I think about the axis of stuff I can buy. It'd be there. It wouldn't be like it would.
It'd be ridiculous.
It'd be ridiculous.
It'd be ridiculous. You could buy Brett an apartment. First of all, we just get that out of the way right away.
I would pay off all my friends' houses around the world, so then I'd always have a place to stay.
Well, you could buy your own house.
Yeah,
why not?
Yeah,
you prefer staying with people.
Yeah, I don't have to take care of the house.
Patrick, what are you spending your money on, my friend?
For the sake of the game, I didn't want to think too much. So the first thing
that popped into your mind. That's what I wanted.
Yeah, I thought a helicopter. I don't know.
Oh, nice.
I don't know why. I don't know how to fly one.
No, but you'd love to just have one at your disposal. Right?
Yeah.
Fly you off to wherever you want to be. Say, hey, you know what? Let's go fly over the Niagara Falls and see what that looks like or whatever. Yeah. It'd be fun, man. I like that answer better than you paying off the deficit. Whatever.
I'll buy him a helicopter, all right?
Okay. Thank you, Manolis. Get up there and Plinko. Put your rye and Pepsi down and Plinko. Damn it. Oh, my Lord. Number 3. Here we go. The show is already off the rails, Brett. I'm so embarrassed that you have to see this and witness it in person.
Patrick's the one with the problem. He keeps checking my liquids.
Okay, we don't even want to. Don't even want to know. All right, Manolis, your topic is best fruit. What's the best fruit, Manolis?
Best fruit.
Best fruit.
I'm a big fan of peaches.
Peaches.
Peaches are nice.
Ooh, nectarines or just peaches?
Peaches.
Peaches. Do you like the fuzzy?
I know.
I don't like the fuzzy.
I'll
on them.
deal
That's
with it. It's
See, I'd
a
rather
touch-
peel them and then eat peaches.
Yeah.
Peaches are tasty, but I don't like the fuzzy.
Yeah, I like cherries too.
Okay, but that's not. Oh, you mean the fruit? Oh, hey, cherries and peaches. Don't take all the fruits.
Okay.
We have other guests.
All right.
Wow.
That's right.
Yeah, cherries and peaches.
Yes.
Okay.
I just thought about this can I say what drug I did last week?
What the hell? At this point, it doesn't matter.
I was on-
Honest to
I was
God.
on
If there was
mushroom-
anyone listening, Manolis, we would have been in trouble already.
I did mushrooms like a week ago.
Okay, cool. Yeah,
And it
like the grocery store kind. Sure.
Yes. And I started thinking, like, do you realize, like, Monday to Sunday, like, all have the word day in it? Did you realize that? Yeah, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday,
yeah.
Thursday,
Yeah.
right?
It's crazy,
So
right?
I started thinking, like, are the days of the week really the different days or just the day? Boom.
You know, they're named after the Greek gods, right? Like day.
No, I didn't
It's a god.
No, I did not know that.
Yeah.
I'm Greek. I should have known
You
that.
should have known.
Boom.
The calendar.
Again.
You should have known the
All the
calendar
days of
god.
the week are named from Greek gods or just the word day?
Day.
Now I
See?
can really fry your minds. Watch this. Manolis, spell Wednesday.
Wednesday, W-E-S-E. All right. Obviously, I guess I was wrong. It's
He's-
your turn, Patrick.
He's still on mushrooms. Okay, Patrick, favorite fruit, best fruit ever.
I don't know. When I was a kid, I loved kiwis.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that's an interesting kind of out of nowhere. Why would you have kiwis as a kid?
I don't know.
You don't have them
I think
anymore?
I think my aunt or my no-no or someone used
Okay.
to grow them or something. I don't know.
Okay.
I just remember, it was always when I was at a relative's
Like
house.
most
they'd have
kids
kiwis.
remember, it's watermelon or
Yeah.
whatever. Yeah, like Patrick's like
Kiwis.
kiwi. I had kiwis as a
Yeah.
kid. That's awesome. I'm glad I wasn't invited to your birthday party. Cake and kiwi. Brett Measor, you're a special guest here today, and I'm going to ask you this question: what's your favorite fruit?
My go-to is always bananas. I love it.
Bananas.
Yeah.
Big banana guy.
Always a big banana guy.
Green or fully ripened?
I'll do any.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
I'm green. As soon as that thing starts to get even yellow, like I don't even like yellow bananas.
Yeah.
I love green bananas, and they're apparently not really good for you.
They're not.
But that's when I like
What
bananas.
are green ones?
Green
Green,
bananas,
yeah.
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 It's,
They're
you-
hard to digest.
I think
Yeah,
so.
I think whatever. Something's wrong with them.
I know
but-
people that like prefer to eat bruised bananas.
I'll eat
I
it.
can't do that.
No.
What is that?
As soon as it's any kind of
Oh
brown.
no bruise, man! It
Yeah.
gets all soft
Yeah,
and gushy.
it's
That's when
gross.
my mom turns it into banana bread.
Yeah,
Now
it's
that
good.
is
Yeah.
awesome. That's a great.
That's awesome.
That's a great way to eat bananas.
Yeah.
As the banana bread. Anyway, bananas your go-to. Excellent.
Always.
On cereal or just by themselves, or you just
Anyway,
you just yeah.
I'll have 'em anyway.
Do you put them
put-
on cereal? Because I put them on
You
cereal.
put bananas on cereal?
Yeah.
Frosted Flakes.
do you mean?
Yeah, and
Rice
you ham.
Krispies?
Right in a bowl of cereal?
Oh yeah,
With
yeah.
milk?
Yeah, you knock that banana in there, and with the Frosted Flakes or
Yeah.
whatever, and then milk and
Yeah.
Even the bruised ones?
no,
No,
never,
you cut the
never.
bruises out.
Never the bruised ones. Never
They
the
don't make the
bruised
cut.
ones. All right, let's go. It's your turn, Patrick Coppolino, to Plinko here on Friday at 4:20. Brett Measor, our special guest
5.
comic. Number 5 is Patrick's topic. Number 5, here we go. Patrick Coppolino, give yourself a cool nickname right now. Go. Manolis is looking. He's thinking fast. Give yourself a cool nickname.
A cool nickname?
Yeah, whatever, man. Whatever you think, like, give yourself a nickname. I don't care if it's cool. Like, cool's in the eye of the beholder, man. What would you like to be called? We can start calling you it right now.
Big pee-pee.
Big Pee-Pee. Big Pee-Pee over on the right. It's Big Pee-Pee. All right, Manolis likes that one. Manoli, what are you going with?
I'm going to go bigger pee-pee.
Bigger Pee-Pee.
I want to be called
Over the top.
I want to be called Butterfly Man.
Butterfly Man. Yes, we got Big Pee-Pee and Butterfly Man. Brett Measor, give yourself a cool nickname right now.
Slightly bigger than average PP.
Slightly bigger than average Pee-Pee. He's like going to lowball it a little, right? Don't want to scare the girls
Can I
off.
change my mind?
Yeah.
I usually last longer than that. Pee-pee.
Okay.
Please don't judge me. Next time I'll last longer. I promise. PP.
That's
It's the booze. Honest.
That's not a good nickname. All right. Excellent. That was good. That was a fun round. All right. Whose turn is it? Brett, we're back to you. Plinko time, my friend. It's Brett's turn to Plinko. We're here with Brett Measor, Manolis Zontanos, and Big Peepee. Number one for Brett. What color Smartie do you eat last? What color Smartie do you eat last?
I always eat the brown ones last.
Brown ones last? What is that? What, really?
Yeah.
You're supposed to save the red? I thought it was like the red. There wasn't a
No.
commercial. The whole commercial was like, you eat the red ones last.
No, I always
You're
eat
like,
the
no,
brown
red's
ones.
going early,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
We're saving the
Don't know why.
We're saving the
Always save
brown
browns
ones
for last.
Do you know what Smarties are, Manolis?
Yes.
Okay. What
yes.
color do you eat last? Or
I
do you
don't-
just,
I don't-
You're just
I-
full
I don't eat the brown Smarties because it reminds me of
Sure,
It reminds
yeah.
me of the brown M&Ms.
That's right. Yeah.
Van
big,
Halen.
That's like big poo poo instead of big pee pee, right? Yeah. It reminds me a little of that. A little rabbit dung.
I don't like the red ones, man.
The red
Smarties?
Smarties?
Wait, what are we talking about? Smarties.
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 You know, not M&Ms. You don't like red
Smarties.
M&Ms?
Wait.
Skittles?
No, I was in like a bunch of little. It's like little ones. They're all different colors.
Candy Smarties. Yeah, they're
not
pink,
a-
blue, red.
Yeah, I said I don't like the red ones.
They all taste the same.
Because my answer is I don't eat them by color. I grab handfuls of
You
them.
hand
and
grab
throw them in
handfuls
my mouth.
because Smarties. That's
They
the
all
trick. It's a
taste
trick
the
question.
same.
They all taste the same.
Yeah.
They're not like Skittles. Skittles all taste different. Smarties all taste the same. It was a trick
No,
question.
I don't know why. It's like I'm not a fan of red to the point where I'm like I don't want to eat these red ones.
Manolis thinks red is a flavor.
I swear to God, they're all different flavors. They're
You
not.
said you like cherries. Cherry is the red flavor traditionally.
No, but cherries taste good. I know that, but like,
Okay, it's just red.
Red.
So red Skittles? No,
no, I
No?
don't. I don't want red candy. I
you don't
know
want
why.
red candy at all.
I don't wear red. Nothing to do with
You
red.
got a little red on your shirt.
No, that's orange, dude.
Oh, that is. You know, you're right. Do you not wear red ever?
No, man, it's in my rider. I don't wear red.
I should look at your rider more closely. Is there a color you won't wear, Brett Measor? Is there a color you go, no, I'm just not? I mean, like, I'm surprised Manolis has a color he's just said no
I don't know
to.
why. I just don't like red, man.
Does anybody else in this room have a color they would say no to?
Silver. I bought one back in the 90s.
Silver?
Yeah, I had this like silver shirt that I used to try and rock.
Oh, you tried to
And-
pull off a silver shirt
yeah,
and that?
I went through an Italian phase.
Okay.
And never again. It looked horrible.
That was terrible.
Yeah, it was a bad
Okay,
idea.
silver. So you're avoiding silver. Patrick, what are you avoiding? The plague.
Any like bright version of any color, like
Oh, super bright, like
red.
neon?
Well, like that, but like even just red, like the traditional red, I wouldn't wear, but I'll wear like a maroon.
Okay, okay. So you're not avoiding the red family.
Yeah.
It's just the actual like that fire engine red kind
Yeah,
of.
or like in like green and like I don't know. I don't own any clothing that's like yellow or green.
Is turquoise a red? Is turquoise a red?
No,
No.
it's not.
No, I don't-
Turquoise is a blue.
Blue.
It's a light blue.
I like that word for some reason.
Turquoise?
Turquoise.
Well, who doesn't
Sounds
like
like,
that word?
fun.
Yeah. It sounds like a good time waiting to happen.
Turquoise.
Butterfly man. All right, let's go. Whose turn is it to Plinko? I've lost track. Wait, we pointed at Brett. No, Brett's already done it. Manolis is back up. Oh, this is exhausting. Sometimes, Patrick, you're a good man because you hang out with Manolis a lot. Sometimes he's exhausting.
I am, but the trade-off is I keep him alive. That's the trade-off.
Yes, that's true. I know you have saved
That is
him on
true.
many occasions, and you've given him good advice and wisdom. You're lending him your wisdom. We've already had 5, Manolis, so we're gonna have to. You have to give me another number that's near 5. 11? Yeah, absolutely. This is our complicated numbering system. It's really a bit of a crapshoot going in. Here, Manolis, here's something. I want you to think about this, okay? And I realize that we're on a clock here, but I want you to think about this for a minute. What would you like to say to fans of this show? I'm a fan. Somebody who listens, who's committed now. We've started hearing from them. We've been doing this for a while, and there are people like, "Oh my God, I love that show. I listen every Friday." What would you like to say to them?
I would say thank you for caring.
Yes.
'Cause I don't think either. If you like this, I think this is a show you'd really like,
We're worried about you.
or you're like, because this is the people that like the show. I think are people that are like, you go like, oh, we could do this show.
Right.
That's-
We don't sound like we're doing something that would be hard to do.
No, but no, it's not. It's just we're four people talking. Like,
Sure.
but like the attraction to the show is that I think the like to the show is like it feels like I know these guys.
I could have a
I'd
beer with
party-
these guys. I could
party
right.
with these guys.
Could do mushrooms with them or whatever.
Yeah.
Like one of those.
It's almost and it's. I said this the other week. Mushrooms, drink, yeah. But like you're like how. It's almost like the like to the show is also like it's amazing that it's on radio.
It's surprising somebody would put it on radio.
Yeah,
yes,
like, it's like-
it is really. And if my bosses ever find out, it might
Yeah,
not be on
yeah,
any longer.
exactly.
But
So-
but that's very nice, Patrick.
And
he's not done yet.
tell your friends to listen.
And tell your friends to listen. Very good, Patrick. What would you like to say to people who listen to Friday at 420?
Firstly, everything Manolis said.
Yes,
I
excellent.
agree.
Yeah.
And secondly, I want them to know that we do not get paid to do this. So if
true.
you want, send us an e-transfer. Patrick at levitycomedyclub.com. We will happily accept.
We'll have a
your
little
donation.
GoFundMe campaign. We will kick that into high gear.
We don't get paid.
No.
Listen, as you know what I mean, to be completely fair and honest, that is absolutely true. Well, no,
we love it, though.
most people would assume, but you guys have committed to doing this show. It's an opportunity. We certainly get some plugs in for your friends, for the businesses you're involved in, Levity Comedy Club, and that's great. But yes, you guys give your time to do this because you care. You care about the comedy community in Hamilton, which is what you guys both have been working very, very long time trying to build it up, trying to keep that cohesiveness among all those comics, and this is part of it, right? We keep building it up.
The show would not work with. You're the one that created the show,
Right.
It wouldn't. It was your idea.
I'm the one getting paid. So anyway,
Wait a minute. You get paid?
I'm getting paid to be here, baby. It's like I always say to people, you sit there, you work with people, and they go, and they're kind of like, aren't we friends? And I go, keep in mind, okay, I'm getting paid to hang out with you right now. So let's just be careful with throwing the friendship thing around. Brett Measor, you're a first-timer here. You've not been part of the show before. You have had a chance to listen to it before. What would you say? What is there something that are you kind of surprised at anything that's been going on here, or how loosey-goosey the whole damn thing is?
No, this is exactly what I expected.
Exactly what I expected.
Exactly
you also aren't getting paid.
Yeah, I'm not getting paid. I didn't bring any booze with me.
No, that was I know that was
a surprise.
you think Manolis would share or something? Hey, you're not getting paid. I mean,
I gave him a
geez.
cup. He gave me nothing.
Brett Measor, our special guest comic on this edition of Friday at 420. I would just like to say to the people who are fans of the show, thank you. You know what? It's awesome because we're trying to do something for the local comedy scene, and we appreciate you taking part, being part of this, going out to the local shows. We always tell you, go out to the open mic nights, but wherever you can see comics, go out and support them, and that's really what this is all about. So we're doing our part other than paying the comics. Which sounds horrible. Patrick, your turn to Plinko. Yeah, just drop it in there. All right, here we go. Friday at 420.
10.
Mike Neighbors, Patrick Coppolino, Manolis Zontanos, our special guest, Brett Measor. Number 10 is this topic. Here we go. What, Patrick Coppolino, is your Olympic sport?
Mine?
Yeah. If there was an Olympic sport, you think I would do that sport. I mean, I know you're not going to do it,
Yeah.
and you're not in a position to do it, but is there something at the Olympics you go, you know what? I'd like to triple jump, damn it.
I thought you meant there's something like that
Or something
I would be good at.
You know what? These topics are open-ended, my
I was
friend.
gonna say
If there's-
sleeping.
Sleeping is
Sleeping.
Patrick's Olympic sport. Excellent.
But if
what about a sport at the Olympics? What is something you go, you know what? If only I had it all to do over again, I might have been a high jumper.
Yeah, I was going to say long jump.
Long jump?
Yeah.
Were you good at long jump?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I thought I was. I was a fast runner when I don't know.
Okay. Fast, like short distance
Oh,
runner
yeah.
or long distance runner?
Yeah. Short.
Short. Okay. So you were a speedy little fella.
Yeah.
Because you were always running away from other kids.
Yeah. And then I started smoking. So I can't do that.
Oh,
anymore.
that's it. Manolis, yeah, take another shot of the Pepsi and rye there. You get your courage up. What's your Olympic sport, Manolis?
It's more Pepsi, just so you know.
Okay, sure.
This is an endorsement for Pepsi.
Yeah.
I can't. What other sports are there in the Olympics?
Do you think bobsled? You like bobsled? You think you'd like to ride a magic carpet ride down one of those
Is boxing in
tracks?
there?
Boxing's in there.
I would pick
You'd be a
boxing.
boxer.
Yeah.
Or wrestler?
No, boxing.
Boxing.
I want to
okay.
hit someone.
Oh, you want to like hard.
Yeah.
Now they wear the headgear and everything, right? The Olympic boxing, they've got the headgear on,
It's
so no
okay.
one's getting
I just
hurt.
really
but
want to hit
just
someone.
want to go out there and just take a
It
swing.
feels good. You ever hit someone? You're like, oh, that felt good afterward.
Surprisingly, I've never hit anyone.
Really?
No. Why would I have ever hit anyone?
You live in Hamilton, don't you?
I didn't growing up.
Okay. It's either
I'm a transplant, brother.
Hamilton's like no one's looking for a fight, but everybody's ready for one. It's like you always gotta be. You always like either you're gonna get hit or hit someone at some point.
What's your favorite saying about Hamilton?
Hamilton's where dreams go to fight.
That's right, where dreams go to fight.
Yeah.
Excellent. Brett Measor, what is your Olympic sport, my friend?
I wish they had professional hiking.
Hiking?
Yeah, just like a slow.
Yeah,
walk.
just nice to slow up the mountain, kind of.
That'd be my sport.
Nice
for
to
me.
slow walk up the
Yeah,
mountain.
something like that.
That's something like nice and easy.
Yeah, nice. And
You know,
easy.
you don't want to work too hard
Cross
at it.
country skiing.
Huh?
Cross country skiing.
That's a lot of
That's
work.
exhausting, man.
Yeah,
Oh.
that whole. Have you skied?
Well,
It's intense.
the problem also is that they always do everything. They're like racing, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you want because they're easy. There for a long time there was race walking, which is you had to keep that walk.
Yeah, that.
That was like the goofiest looking
That
thing,
was
man.
in the Olympics.
That was
think
that was an
so.
Olympic
What?
sport for a long time. Yeah.
I
You know
think-
what else was shooting? Shooting was an Olympic sport for a long time.
I
Like
get
they
that
do.
with shooting.
They mix the biathlon now, right, with the skiing and the shooting.
Yeah.
But shooting itself was an Olympic sport for a long time. Now that'd be easy, right?
I'd be done with shooting.
Curling would be good. Curling's a
Yeah,
great
curling
sport,
is fun,
right?
yeah.
Curling's awesome.
Yeah, you can knock back a few Ryan Pepsis while you do that.
The best part about curling too is like the guy will get right in the middle, and the other guy goes and knocks them all out. You're like,
yeah,
because you know that other guy's like, no.
oh, knocks them all out of the house, baby.
Yeah.
Whose turn is it to Plinko? We've killed the Olympics. We said thank you to all the listeners. We should just end the show here. We covered it all, man. We know that Manolis doesn't like red. What else?
Number one. What?
Who did that?
I did.
Oh, Brett. Sorry, man. Number
good.
one's gone.
We'll
Fine.
go 2.
Oh, 2. Yeah, we go 9. You want to go what? 2 or 9?
Two.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I hope it's a good one.
Me too.
All right. Yeah, me too.
If it's not good, do 9.
You know what? Let's do 9. I'll come back to that if I have to. All right. We gotta make sure we get this. Oh. Okay. Wow. I don't know. They're both horrible. Okay, Brett. Here's your topic. Your best advice for someone struggling with school. We got a lot of young people love listening to the funny. They might be struggling, but they might be high school. They might be in college. They might just be, it's just not going well. You guys have all done so well in your lives. What's your best advice for somebody struggling in school?
I would say.
Did you struggle in school? Let's first establish
yes,
that. So you
100%.
struggled.
I went
So
to Hill Park, man.
so so thinking back on it, what would your best advice for somebody struggling be? Something that you think, if I'd known that, it might have been easier.
I would say skip classes accordingly. Don't do it in bunches.
Okay.
Be very strategic about
Well,
what
that's-
classes you're going to miss.
Yeah, surprise. That is actually a very good, right? Because we all, especially if you're struggling in school, the likelihood is that you're skipping.
Yeah.
But don't go chunks,
Yeah,
right?
don't do chunks. You'll get a call at home.
Yeah.
Be alerted.
Avoid a
strategic.
couple here and there just to
Yeah.
keep your spirits up.
Exactly. Because you got to skip every now and then just to feel good.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
So do it sporadically, but strategically.
Okay, excellent. Strategic skipping. That's a
Yeah.
fantastic. Thank you, Brett. That was awesome. That was better than I thought it was going to be when I gave this topic up. Your best advice for someone struggling in school?
Well,
No.
I know this is good advice though, because I am someone that went through the system.
The system was not kind to you.
No, but
we've established that.
this-
No, it wasn't.
no,
they didn't
but-
help you, and you would have probably received a lot more help now if you were in the school system than you did back when you were going.
It was definitely a different time. I would say because I ended up in special ed for 4 years, which explains a lot. But but I didn't honestly, looking back, I know I didn't need to be there. So if I just had the energy to try,
Right.
try.
Right.
Like if I would have just took the time, it's out of a lazy. I didn't look at the work on trying to figure out how to spell these words once a week because I just didn't want to.
Yeah.
I could do it.
Yeah.
But I didn't because I was lazy.
So without this turning into some sort of cathartic therapy session, but let me ask you this question because I think this is kind of interesting, and we make fun of you for you not knowing stuff and all of that, and there it's true you don't know stuff, but do you walk around life now thinking I'm a lot smarter than people give me credit for. Like people are assuming I'm not as smart as I know I am.
Yeah, I play. It's not that I play up to the buffoon, but
But it fits, right?
I allow it to be.
And you turned being in special ed into something funny. I mean, you
Right.
tried to make it funny by playing the dumb kid. By I don't know how to spell that. I mean, you know how to spell Wednesday.
No, I don't know how to spell Wednesday. There's.
All right, well,
Everything
forget
we make
everything.
fun of him for is real. He just
Forget everything
He
I
embraces it.
He embraces it.
I just don't. I'm just not.
You've done
I just-
remarkably well for somebody who's not that intelligent.
I'm not embarrassed, but no. Dave Foley. Do you know who Dave Foley is?
Yes.
So I heard him say like he had a problem, like it was hard for him to read, I guess,
Yep.
to keep attention. So he started reading everything out loud. I started doing this like 3 days ago. I'm starting reading a book, or a new book, and
I mean, reading it out loud helps you absorb the right.
well, because like when you read it,
That's called auditory learning.
Okay.
Yes, so it is a thing. My daughter had the same thing. She needs it's auditory learning.
can't-
When she hears things, she retains it. She doesn't retain it just reading it or looking at it. She needs it said out loud, whether she says it out loud or a teacher says it out loud.
But if you're like, for me, it was like if I don't know how to say the word, and like as I'm reading it in my brain, I'll just I'll skip it. I'll fumble through it
Right.
and keep going.
Right.
But if you say it out loud, you stuck at that word until you say it right. So I just started doing that. So thank you, Dave Foley,
That's awesome, man. Yeah. Who was Dave Foley again?
from Kids in the Hall.
Yeah. What was it a book that you read by him, or were you talking to him
No,
on the
I just
phone?
I heard an old interview.
okay.
Interview with him talking about how he because he had to start memorizing lines because he's becoming an actor, right?
Right.
He was on news radio and
Yeah,
stuff
he
like
was.
that. But
I just wasn't sure if that was the Dave Foley we were talking about, or is this some
Yeah.
guy you know named Dave
No,
Foley?
he was. Yeah, he was on Rogan like not that long ago, and like I didn't realize how funny he was too. He's like super
very funny dude.
Super funny
Yeah.
dude.
Patrick Coppolino, advice for somebody struggling in school. Now, you did well in school.
I did, yeah.
Yes, and it really wasn't until after school that you just
Yeah, my
drove
life
the whole
took a
thing
turn.
into the ditch.
Yeah.
What's your advice, though, for somebody who finds school difficult? It might be either academically or socially or whatever. I mean, you
well,
were a bit socially inept in school, right? Yeah.
Well, I'm a quiet person.
You're a quiet
I
person,
was,
right.
I wasn't. Yeah, I definitely wasn't cool. My advice is don't be cool.
Okay.
For
Don't-
one, but like, 'cause that's the thing. I don't know why people are struggling. Like, because like I didn't struggle in the sense of like, oh, this is hard for me.
Right.
I didn't. I just did my work. But
Right.
also, I didn't have the pressure of like going to parties and stuff because I wasn't invited to them.
That's right.
So I didn't have many other things to
Being
do.
cool in school actually takes the eye off the ball. The ball is
Oh,
the
yeah,
education,
but that-
right?
yeah.
So if you're not cool and you're not hanging with cool kids and you're not invited to the parties, you suddenly got lots of time
Yeah.
for homework.
But like, yeah, like kids who like skip school and they're
Yeah.
always high at school and
Yeah.
they don't care and
Oh,
stuff.
yeah.
Like they were cool maybe at school,
But it's
they're
not going to
losers
be cool
now.
later, man. Yeah. Unless you turn it into a comedy career, right? Molo?
Yeah.
Yeah,
be a loser.
That's Patrick's advice. Be a loser. I like that. Well, no, but it's
Yeah.
true.
Also, you just if you're really trying and you're still struggling, then you just gotta accept you're stupid.
You're
Just accept.
Why did he look at me when he said that?
you know what though? I agree. There's is a level of acceptance that has to happen. You kind of go there's some at some point it's like this is too hard. My brain's not obviously
can't do it.
It's not set up for this.
Yeah.
At the same time, I'm always encouraging. Everyone. I deal with lots of young people in this place, and some of them are struggling with going to college and it's not working out, and they all those kinds of things. And I always go, you find your path. Like believe that you'll find a path.
Yeah.
The path may not be everything you dreamed of or hoped of, but it hasn't been for any of us. You will find a path. You'll find friendships and relationships, and you will have a great
Yeah.
life. Just believe that will happen.
Yeah, just because you can't do trigonometry right now,
Yeah,
it's not going to matter.
turns out
later.
you don't need trigonometry to live your
Well,
life.
that's like Manolis. He's probably one of the wisest people I know, and I think wisdom is worth more than an education.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
we were waiting for Manolis to comment on that, but he was
stunned him.
yeah he was thinking back to something that happened when he was on mushrooms.
Yeah. I'm not used to people being nice to me. I'm sorry. I was like, what?
We got time for one more quick topic, very very quick, super fast. Drop a Plinko puck. What number you got? We almost ate all our topics. We've never actually gotten through all the topics before. We're down to 4.
Well, it landed on 5.
And landed on 5. We don't have 5 left.
12.
12. 12. 12. All
Or
right.
4.
Or 4. Okay, here we go. This is nice. This won't take long at all. Who was it who dropped the puck?
I did it.
Okay, Manolis, here we go. Friday at 4:20. The world wants to know, Manolis, a movie that we would all be surprised you liked. And one of those, a movie that it's like nobody would have guessed that you would have liked.
About a Boy. I like that movie.
About a Boy.
Yeah.
What is that?
It was what was that dude that got caught with the prostitute in real life?
Hugh Grant.
Hugh Grant was
I'm good at that. I'm good at that trivia
He's
stuff.
the main character. He's about a guy that like his dad like made a lot of money from a song,
Right.
And so he lives off the royalties of that song. So he does nothing, and he decides to go to this thing for like single parents,
Right.
Because he loves like shagging women. So he goes to
Sure.
this thing and he meets a woman that he's not interested in, and then the boy that's 12 years old decides that he wants him still to be his like almost like a stepdad, and he fights it. Because the guy this kid starts showing up. He knows where he lives. Like, no,
Right.
you just want to shag my mom.
Yeah.
So I know your game, but like, why can't we hang out still, anyways? And then he ends up
Finding
realizing
responsibility
the
and-
responsibility and love.
That's lovely. That sounds like a lovely movie.
It's actually
About a Boy with Hugh Grant.
yeah.
Patrick Coppolino, give me a film that we'd be surprised you really liked.
Schindler's List.
Schindler's List.
I was obsessed with that movie.
That's actually a fascinating movie.
Yeah.
And based on a true story. So I love movies, and I realize they take some the facts aren't all exact, but I love based on a true story movies because it gives it some sense that some guy didn't just dream this crap up.
Yeah.
Schindler's List is a fantastic movie.
Yeah.
Why did you become obsessed with it? Just the story, the acting of Liam Neeson?
I've always been like huge into filmmaking, and especially Steven Spielberg.
Right.
When I was younger.
Sure.
And so all his movies, I watched them. But then that one, I don't know, just struck a chord with me because I saw it when I was pretty young. I can't remember. That came out in like the mid-90s, right?
Yeah.
And
but as a young man, you're going, all those Spielberg's flashier movies. I
Yeah.
mean, that was a real introspective, dark, more artistic kind of piece, right?
Yeah, and obviously the stories, like
Yeah, it was a fascinating story.
yeah,
man.
and then it combined my interest with filmmaking, and I had this weird obsession with Hitler for a while too.
Okay. Just trying to understand what
I've
all
always
that
thought
was.
he was a horrible person. I'm not saying
Right,
but I was
right.
just very intrigued by the whole World War II and all that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, it's fascinating how one man almost took over the world, right?
Yeah.
It is pretty scary stuff. Brett Measor, a film that we'd be surprised you really liked.
I watch too many movies, so
Okay.
I have to boil it down to like a genre
Yep.
that I love that I can't resist, which is like rom-coms.
You're a rom-com
Yeah,
guy, are you?
I love how corny they are and just the horrible writing
Some-
and everything. I just love sitting down and watching them.
Sometimes the cornier the better, right?
Yeah.
I will, you know what, this topic came up only because of the timing and because I'll share with you my favorite movie of all time, which I take a lot of flack for, is the movie Titanic, which is right up that rom-com.
Yeah.
It's cheesy. It's got cheesy dialogue.
It's a
Freaking
great
love
movie.
that. I
It's a
love
good
that
movie. I like that
man.
movie.
It's my favorite movie.
It's so well. It is well done.
Yeah, well, it was very well done. If only Jack had gotten on the door.
You get to
know?
see some boobs.
You do. The Kate Winslet sketch section is obviously the favorite part of everybody. That's it for this edition of Friday at 420. Brett Measor, thank you so much, man. How do we follow you on social media?
Just at Brett Measor everywhere.
How do you spell Measor?
Measor.
Measor. There's no chance in hell I would have spelled it that way, so I'm glad you spelled it. Cool. At Brett Measor. Manolis Zontanos, going to follow you on the social media. Do you want to plug a friend first?
Yeah, can I plug my buddy Nick? He's got a store called Vintage Soul Geek. It's a clothing store. It's
Fantastic
on
place, yeah.
King Street, right by across the street from Denninger's. Amazing store.
Excellent. And you can
I-
grab lunch at Denninger's while you're there, which is cool because I love Denninger's.
And I'm at Levity every Wednesday telling new jokes if you want to come by.
At Levity, and I'm following you on social media at Manolis Zontanos. Yes. Okay, that was the original question, Manolis. And Patrick Coppolino, levitycomedyclub.com to find out all about what's going on at Levity Comedy Club and Lounge. Monday night's trivia night. Wednesday night, it's amateur night. You and Manolis are there. Friday and Saturday nights, the pro shows.
Yep.
We need people to go out and support Levity Comedy Club.
Tonight, Friday night, come get your tickets.
Come get your tickets and come down. Patrick will be hanging out there. How do we follow you on social media?
At Eric Johnston, who?
Hey, that's it for this edition of Friday at 420. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. Get out and support local comedy. And until we get to talk to you again in 7 days, have an awesome weekend.